Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take game 3? We'll find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Great to be with you. Taking a look at New York. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Kevin, nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll, and it's Chen in at the point. Now let's find out what head coach Garrett Fisher had to say to DB. Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in this situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
So it's Atlanta now. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And if you want to look at one thing that was the key to the victory, Kevin, it was the three-point shooting.
Well, that's a powerful weapon for them indeed. I mean, it makes things a lot easier for you offensively when you're knocking down that 3-ball.
Now here's Calderon after the miss from Chen. Stoudemire kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's D'Alembert. Knocked loose. There's the dish to Calderon. Back to Stoudemire. He kicks it to Hardaway. Anthony, the pass to Hardaway. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Chen passes to Horford. Good. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too. Calderon with it.
Pass to D'Alembert. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. D'Alembert's got his first points of the game. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Chen. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage too.
Now here's Calderon. There's the feed to Stoudemire. New York moving it around. Outside Anthony, just 3 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Anthony's got 6.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
High post try, in Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Five on the clock. Baseline jumper, and there's another one for the Knicks.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
The Hawks trailing. Here's the captain. He's got 6. Here's Millsap. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Anthony. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. New York shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Anthony. And a new group in for...
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, Coach.
Chumpert is checked in for Hardaway. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. And Prigioni kicks to Anthony. And he dunks it down. Quite impressive. That wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that pass.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Conference Finals, Game 4. Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. This weekend, NBA action.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
The Knicks with the lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. The captain out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Carroll in at the 3. Larkin can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
To the left side wing. Here's Bazemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Cracks in the tray. Bazemore's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. The Knicks shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hey, guys, the captain in their last game against the Knicks was superb. He finished with 34 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight. Well, and his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Here's Larkin after the made shot from Chen. Left side, Hardaway. Smith dishes to Larkin. Here's Dallenberg. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dallenberg's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him, game in, game out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Larkin. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Dallenberg with a screen on Millsap. They get it back. Nice shot by Dallenberg. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Park. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Passes it to Hardaway. Anthony on the wing. 6 to shoot. Larkin, the pass to Carmelo. And Horford pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Chen. No good off the back of the rim. The Knicks shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Outside Hardaway. Anthony right side. Back to Smith. From 15 feet away. And Horford pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. Here's Chen. A second chance effort. Horford trying to free himself up. And Millsap with the layup. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see in a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Knicks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, some great numbers for you and great play on and off the basketball tonight. Is your strategy any different?
It's the same thing. Try to move without the ball, play without the ball, space the court, attack when I get the ball, be aggressive, and find people when they open.
Carmelo, thank you, guys. You've got to be aware wherever he is on the basketball floor.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do even better after halftime. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And let's keep the pace deliberate when we start this half. I want to see us get settled in, not trying to do too much too soon. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He's got 14 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Moment here now for an injury report. We'll get a chance now to check up on Carmelo Anthony's status. Doris?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said he's not 100% certain, but it looks like it could be everyone's worst fear, a torn ACL. Hopefully he won't miss too long, and you can bet we'll see him cheer on his team to reach the NBA Finals if he is out. Love the teamwork, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And Steve and Clark, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
No, Kevin, guys, it's really too bad just to Terribly unfortunate turn of events here.
Well, yeah, you hate to see that happen. In the meantime, you know, his team now has to compensate for the loss. Let's see how they step up.
Calderon at the 1, Hardaway Jr. at the 2. Dallenberg's out there with Stoudemire, and it's Smith in at the 3 slot. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now here is Hardaway. Now Calderon. He dishes it to Stoudemire. Hardaway is screen on Horford. Stoudemire setting the pick for Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Chen for the lead. And the rejection by Smith. Kicks to Dallenberg. The dive for the ball. Stoudemire dishes to Calderon. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Calderon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Here's Carroll. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fades and shoots. And it falls over the rim and in.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
The Knicks with the lead. And here's Calderon. 7 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Back to Calderon. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Calderon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Here is Korver. And again, it's Atlanta.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smith against Horford. Smith kicks to Hardaway. Dishes to Calderon. Shot clock at 5. Stoudemire wide open. That one rolling around and rims out. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. Here's Carroll. Up and in from the low block. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Now they got the most out of that possession, guys.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Calderon. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Calderon's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Feeds it to Carroll. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That is good. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Now here is Hardaway. Screen by Dallenberg. Hardaway passes to Dallenberg.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Here's Korver. No luck. And New York will come the other way. Now here's Calderon. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Smith. Shoots the 3. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Carroll kicks to Court. The high post shot. That's good. The captain's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
Stoudemire with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Smith dishes to Dallenberg. Here's Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway has got 5.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's Carroll. And the pass to Chen. Shoots from the line. That's good on the jump shot. The captain's got 8 here in the quarter. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Calderon with it. He's got 11. The drive by Smith. Calderon passes to Smith. Back to Calderon. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. He's got 13.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Calderon. Korver passes to Chen. And again, it's Atlanta.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Gets it off. Can't get it to go. It's a tie game in New York. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Game 5 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Teague out there with Sheldon Mack. Then there's Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so it's Atlanta with it. Ari Stoudemire missing his last shot. Teague's at the Bazemore. Here's Matt, held by Shumpert, 5 to shoot. Here's Bazemore, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many of them.
And New York making a change here. Hardaway's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. The captain's checked in for Mack. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
They get it back. Scott, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And at this stage of the game, that offensive rebound and putback is enormous. I mean, that feels like a 4-point swing.
Ione dishes to Bargnani. Nails the baby hook.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Here's the captain. They set the pick. Shumpert off the screen. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Here's Prigioni. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Prigioni. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. To the right side. Shumpert with the steal. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for New York. Calderon comes in for Pablo Prigioni. Then for the Hawks, Paul Millsap's checked in for Mike Scott. Damari Carroll comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Korver in for Jeff Teague. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. On the wing, Shumpert. Left side, Shumpert. The dish to Dallenberg. Clock at 6. He kicks to Hardaway. To take the lead. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
The shot's good from Chan.
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your team, Spark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Calderon kicks to Hardaway. Screen by Dallenberg. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Outside Hardaway. Hits the jumper in space. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Calderon. What an opportunity here.
What a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
Pass to Stoudemire. Smith outside. Hardaway from outside. Carroll with the rebound. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Hawks passing it around. Stoudemire with the double team. Here's Chen. Connects!
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Now Calderon. Smith on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Calderon, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Knicks.
Second team. Substitution for the Knicks. Iman Shumpert.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game.
And here's Calderon. Stoudemire, right side. Misses off the right iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
J.R. Smith. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Jennings. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and polish it off.
Smith outside, launches it. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole crew from 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and thanks for watching the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's take